Hey Divi Nation, thank you for joining us in the next installment of our ongoing Divi Design Initiative, and this time around we're sharing the first global preset style guide, which is made from the digital marketing layout pack. So we'll show you how to use it, how you can turn certain modules into global presets or import them all at once. So without any further ado, let's get to it. Alright, so let's take a quick look at the global presets style guide for Divi's digital marketing layout pack. So over here we have a layout that includes a color palette with the different hex codes, also the gradient backgrounds, and then over here we have the textiles. So each one of the headings has a different textile to it. We have a body textile, a list textile, and we have a text module that includes all of them in one. We also have several button modules, blurb modules, email opt-in forms, and other modules. Now within this video, in using the style guide, we're going to set up the global presets for this layout pack. So you can download this style guide by going to the blog post, which is mentioned in the description below. So once you click on that link, you will be redirected to the post, and over here you have another preview of the style guide. And if you scroll down, you'll be able to enter your email address and click on the button that says download the files. And once you unzip that folder, you will get a JSON file, which you will need to upload to your existing website. Now, if I go to my website over here and go to the Divi library, I'll be able to import and export it. Now, there are two ways to import the style guide. So number one, you can choose to import all of the global presets at once. So as soon as you import your layout with the global presets, all of the global presets will be added to your library. So all of the buttons, for instance, will be found within the global presets of a new button. Now, the other way, and the one that I personally prefer, is adding the style guide and then selecting which modules you want to add to your global presets. That way you don't end up with a library full of global presets, but you'll rather be able to choose which ones you want to include and which ones you don't want to include. And you can, turn them into global defaults in that one place, in that one layout. So it's not that much extra work that goes into it. Alright, so we'll start off with the second option first. So say you want to just import the layout and choose for yourself which modules you turn into global defaults. You can just click on the import and export button, go to the import tab, select your layout of choice, and make sure that you leave this unchecked. So the import presets needs to be unchecked, and then click on import Divi Builder layouts. Now, if you want to enter this layout, you can create a new page and upload the layout to that page, or you can also open the layout itself over here by clicking on Edit. Next, we're going to switch over to Visual Builder over here by clicking on the desktop icon. You can also build on the front end by clicking on this button over here. Alright, so we're now inside the global presets style guide. So if you want to turn certain modules into global presets, you can just scroll down and pick whichever you like. So say, for instance, you want all of these to be included within your global presets of a text module. You can just open this over here. So we have all of these styles in one. And over here at the top, you can see that the preset is default. You can click that, click on Create New Preset from Custom Styles, and give it a name of your choice. You can do the same thing for the other modules that are included. So you basically get to pick what you want and get to turn that into a global preset. So everything is within one layout, so you don't have to go search for all of the different elements. Everything's very structured, and you can choose which ones you want to repeatedly use throughout your web design process. So you can also add this module. So this button module, for instance, by clicking on the preset settings, create a new preset from current styles, give it a name, and you can also assign the preset to default if you want to. So each module that you add from this point would then include these button styles. I'm just going to leave that the way it is and click OK. Now for nested modules, the approach is slightly different. So say for instance, you want to turn this social media follow module into a global preset. You'll have to open the module and create a new preset for the social network first. So over here, we're just going to create a new preset from the current styles. And then we'll also create a new preset for the entire module over here. And then you'll have to assign that social network preset to each one of your social networks. So you'll have to repeat that for each one of the steps over here. We've also included a color palette, and this color palette includes gradient backgrounds as well. So if you want to use this color palette, you can go to your Divi theme options in your WordPress backend. And over here within the default palette, you can just use these hex codes and add them to your Divi theme options, and make sure that you save all changes then as well. For the gradient backgrounds, we recommend that you keep this style guide in a separate tab. So you can just open the module that contains the gradient background, right click, click on copy background, and paste it onto a module within the page that you're working on. So this works across different pages. All right, so we've just gone through the second approach, which is manually turning certain modules into global presets, but you can also choose to import all of the global presets at once. So let me just delete this layout here, and the only difference there is in the import and export options over here. So if I click on it and go to the import tab and select my file, to import all of the global presets at once, I'm going to tick off this box and click on Import Divi Builder Layouts. So now that all of the global presets have been imported on my website, I can just enable the Divi Builder on one of my pages. And over here I have a button. So normally I should now be able to change the preset. And if I click over here, you will see all of the new presets have been added to my preset library. So I can choose another design of my choice. Same goes for all of the other modules, such as the text modules. Over here, you'll be able to access all of the different presets that have been added. So let me just select all the styles over here. You can see all of the text change into the proper style. You can always go to the blog post to see which presets are included within this style guide, but you can also navigate to the style guide within your Divi library to see which ones are included, and you can see the preset there as well. So go ahead and play around with this style guide and make your web design process easier with Divi. Well, that was all for this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, and we hope that you're enjoying this ongoing Divi Design Initiative, where we try to put something extra into your design toolbox each and every week. We're sure you don't want to miss a single giveaway, so make sure that you subscribe to our blog newsletter or YouTube channel, and of course make sure that you like our Facebook page so you'll get a notification every time we have something new for you. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video.